Alright, time for another crossover, this time with Final Fantasy VI. It's a shame we haven't, recorded at a proper run of the game yet, so you will be missing a couple of the context, even though the story is well known. This event is set in a specific point in time during the story of that game, so it basically has a self-insert fanfic when you really get down to it. For starters, we get a beautiful rendition of Terra's theme, Tina's theme, because I still don't understand why Ted Woolsey had to change her name into Terra from the original game. And it will have a couple of the characters being literally teleported to that to play the role before being pulled back. Out of the crossover with other Final Fantasy games, so far this has been the one with the most dedicated love and care put into it for the costumes and the plot associated to it, which says a lot because 6 is still treated also in its own right as a sacred cow as Square.
Of course, which makes sense. Before Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VI was the obvious favorite child, and in a sense I can get it. It was kind of their biggest epic yet at that time, essentially. Yes, even when back over in the States it was known as Final Fantasy III.
So, let's start with this little shit.
I went for a strange hole and ended up here, Kupo. Look at all the chocobos. I can barely stop myself from going over and dancing with them.
Please don't do that.
Hey Mog, don't you have like 100 few children that you gotta do child support for?
Don't worry about it. Put you in good spirits too. Now let's dance, Kupo.
No, let's not. Let's pound to the Moogle, please. Anyway, after that...
There doesn't appear to be a game mechanic for that.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy VI event, Cackling Kurt Mage Kefka. I have a story about this event to tangentially related, but we need to get to the plot for it. So yeah, this event gives you a couple of freebies, particularly a lot of materials that, can help you. And when it comes to the costume, Aerith gets Terra/Tina's costume, of course. Cloud gets Locke. Tifa gets Sabin, because the monk. Sephiroth gets Edgar's, and Angeal gets Cyan's, or Cyan's, the samurai, the one on the right. And it's the freebie one that you get by completing the event.
They took the price from the Pixel remaster.
Either that or the original SNES version, to be fair, it's very easy to handle.
I guess I'm not too surprised that Angeal gets the free costume because, hey...
Recently released
if you
character
want costumes for the more... And also, hey, if you want costumes for these more popular characters, just
gotta
do
pay.
A few roles.
Give us money, bitch.
Okay. Okay, I will say this, though. I do feel like Final Fantasy VI is... ironically, one of the best cases for Woolseyisms. That's not to say Woolseyism always works, but Final Fantasy VI ended up being a case where it did.
All memories flow within the livestream. Its currents transcend time and space. Sometimes this gives rise to portals between worlds, of course. In one of those words, a voice cries out, and in response, a door is opened to a place where machines and magitech reign supreme.
Oh my god!
We started with Kefka, of course, the villain of Final Fantasy VI. Over the Narshe cliffs, where the Returners defended a frozen Esper from the clutches of the Empire. When the dust had settled, several Returners set out to search for their companion, who had turned into an Esper and taken to the skies. We're talking about Terra. Little did they know, someone was watching. So basically that's an excuse. The cast of 6 is somewhere else, and your party is actually doing something here in the meantime. Wonderful!
And yes, if you've ever heard that sound effect, now you know where it came from.
That is laughter. Sneaky, sneaky, but my eyes don't miss a thing. I saw those pesky Returners leaving Narshe.
Oh, I know where it came from, and I also have heard his 20-minute song.
Our soldiers might still be licking their wounds, but now the Esperes will belong to me, Kefka of the Gestalian Empire.
Now you'd sing that song, Shiroi.
It's very known, Dancing Mad. What is this?
Honestly, this is
power?
this is the game I'm most interested in.
Oh, really? 6?
So, there you go. In the meantime, Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa have been dumped.
There are people over there.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, people.
Locke? No. These clothes are so familiar, though.
Knew I should have never agreed to that bender with Aerith and Tifa.
I run into someone all the way out here, and the first person I think of is Locke. Put too much weight on his shoulders. And these two.
Believe it or not,
Quit talking and help us, asshole!
Believe it or not, Tifa getting Sabine's costume was a source of controversy, because the fandom believed, because it's just a monk character, so, they actually got pissed at that, but I say fuck that, I think it fits fine on her.
So people were like, that's monkist?
To an extent. Anyway, the team got rescued. While wearing these clothes.
Okay, I wake up wearing a completely weird outfit, so must be a Tuesday. Where am I this time?
This music's the alarm clock. You're awake.
Hey, you're awake.
I'd get some more rest if I were you.
Hey, you, finally awake.
We're in Narshe. I found you passed out in a nearby snowfield.
Yes, the Final Fantasy VII Skyrim collab. Narshe.
Yeah, you get to kill Todd Howard for extra points.
Oh, I'm sure some people would love that.
I remember. I was with my friends, Tifa and Aerith. Did you find them too? Also, I guess I'm at that point of the story where I acknowledge them as my friends.
Yes, they're both doing well. Just sleeping in the other room.
Thanks for helping us. Which is weird, because I don't think Cloud was outwardly acknowledging them as true friends until well after Aerith had died, but to be fair, it's Ever Crisis, so things can get a little bit time-wavy, hand-wavy.
Wait, what are your names? And where did you come? I just told you 2 of the names, you idiot.
I'm Cloud. We were traveling north. I remember it going dark all of a sudden, and then I woke up here. We didn't even have a portal to avoid this time. We literally just got dragged into the plot.
I'd like to know more, but I wait you still can't think straight. No wonder, considering where I found you. You can rest here until you're recovered. You don't look like bad guys, and you're definitely not from the Empire.
Just because they're not wearing a uniform.
The Emperor. And then it turns out Cloud's the Emperor in a massive amnesic disguise.
You know, led by Emperor Gestal. They're trying to use Magitech to take over the world. Ring a bell?
For those who haven't played 6.
We fought them off just days ago. Somehow a bunch of scrappy returners sent them running with their tails between their legs.
It's one of the more notable set pieces where you need to split your team and literally do a tower defense minigame.
I see. So we don't look like bad guys, but you couldn't help but wonder if we were tied to the Empire somehow.
By
Make
the way,
it make
what Empire?
sense.
Again, it wasn't up until the 7 remake saga that we wasn't established just how much the political, panorama of 7 was.
Sorry, but I can't be too careful. Our force is thin now, and shit. We have to hold down the fort until our allies return.
And you look like you're about to barf. Are you alright? You're shivering.
Yeah, sorry, I just went out of breath for a second there. Just remember, it gives me goosebumps. We decimated the Empire's forces. They won't be able to act anytime soon.
Cue a surprise attack from the Empire in about an hour.
Still, that doesn't mean we can let our guard down. I'm due to start my patrol. You free, take it easy.
Also, why am I in giant clown shoes? It's freezy. Lucky it came along when he did. he didn't hesitate to help us, even though we might have been enemies.
On call.
Everyone's
The
like
shoes
you,
are
Cloud.
because you're about to be in Kingdom Hearts again.
Yeah, because
Ouch!
you're a Nomura character, basically.
Morning.
Glad you two are okay.
We crossed Mount Nibble, right? And we're heading north?
I thought the snowy regions were still a ways off.
I like that Aerith's costume
Well-
actually reflects Yoshitaka Amano's original artwork of Tina/Terra, where she had blonde hair. Again, the reason why they were green in the S&D final game, I think it was because of, to let the character stand out more, but, it's a story for another time.
Let's just say, long story short, her hair color is one thing that the fan base feuds about.
What?
What was that?
Panic Fire?
I'm just glad that the Dissidia games tended to at least acknowledge that because the character design was more akin to the Yoshitaka Amano designs, while leaving the green hair for alternate costumes.
Came from outside. Let's go.
Die!
Hey, you okay? Come on, get up!
I've been shot. What do you think? This isn't good. They're already here.
It's an airbuster. Unfortunately, that one got inside the teleporter too. A few rats are still hiding in the walls. All that better. Now I have the perfect chance to test out my new weapon.
I guess with that, you caught a fish that big.
Yes.
It's too dangerous. You have to run. I'll take care of him.
Bro.
Sorry. Don't worry about us. We'll protect you. Here's my main protagonist ID badge. That lets you know what clearance we've got.
What? You really do sound like him. Locke is always saying the same thing.
While
I don't know
keeping
if he's
keeping his fiancée in a coffin in his basement. No, I'm not giving you
His
extra
is a
context for that.
His is a complicated matter, but he's absolutely sane.
So for now you have to fight the airbuster. So, fun trivia in the meantime about Kefka, particularly the voicing. I earned that. It's something that happened on screen, so you have no field of reference, but basically a long time ago in the
yeah.
SSMV, there was a kind of a tournament about Cards Against Humanity, and me and Jova were doing internal bets in specific rounds, and one thing that I won in one round was me voicing Kefka eventually.
I am amazed you remember that bit, but that happened.
Jova Cards Against Humanity has the uncanny ability to make you remember things you shouldn't. Anyway. My new toy! You broke it! Just who are you?
Well,
It's
the
one of my
protagonist from the
greatest-
game after you.
That almost seemed like a piece of Shinra tech, didn't it?
Yeah, let's just ignore him, Aerith.
It's worth noting, using these two to mention, that Dave Wittenberg for the English dub of Kefka in the Dissidia games does a decent enough job, he's one of the better ones, but still holds no candle to Shigeru Chiba, I'm sorry. You used magic, didn't you? Are you Magitech Knights? Then get over here and help me.
Magitech Knights? Never heard of him.
Idiots. Do you even know what power do you wield?
I don't know, but I'm talking to Final Fantasy's equivalent of the Joker, so maybe I'm just insane.
Magic! It disappeared from the world long ago after the War of Magi. But Emperor Gestalt has revived his lost power, and now our Magitech Knights shall use it to bring the world under our boat.
Magitech? How is that different from magic?
Cooler name,
Other than
shut the
tech
fuck
at
up,
the end?
Aerith.
It's
Jeez.
magic with extra steps and some technology thrown in.
Don't worry about that, basically.
I think I figured out what's going on. We're in a different world. This is completely different from the other 100 times we went to a different world.
Listen to me when I'm talking to you! I don't like uppity underlings.
Sorry, did you hear something? Must have been the wind.
Oh, but don't worry, Kefka can talk the talk, but can also walk the walk. But I love punishing those who disobey.
Oh, charming.
Again?
Wait, something's off. Get out of the way! Yeah.
Wow, managing to get defeated by an airbuster, god, you're pathetic. And now,
not
here's
on my
a trick
A-game.
that Kefka did to Terra before the start of 6, unfortunately.
Yeah, to give Kefka credit, he is arguably one of the most genre-savvy Final Fantasy villains. He thinks,
Our sleeve crowds look good on you. Now you'll do as I say.
oh boy.
Please, stop.
Get a hold of yourselves.
Must not kill Dork. Run! Run!
I won't leave you here.
Look, buddy, you're just a faceless NPC. You're as good as cannon fodder against us.
Your first order is to kill this returner. Then I want you to burn this place to the ground.
Burn to the
No.
ground. Burn to the ground.
I don't think so.
Huh? And here comes Angeal with a steel chair!
Is he a target? Hey, yes! Sephiroth stopped someone from burning a town to the ground.
That's my job.
Looks like it. Oh no, he got his hands on one of Shinra's weapons though.
Wait, is that fucking Sephiroth there?
More bugs to squash? That never gets boring. Burn into a crisp.
Yeah, I've already said burn to the ground.
Sephiroth's costume is the one that I couldn't actually get because, you know, there's only so much luck that I can pull. So, you know, here's instead his Kuja outfit again.
It works. But yeah, no, funnily enough, Kefka is one of the more genre-savvy Final Fantasy villains. Let me put it like this. Most Final Fantasy villains follow the guidebook. Kefka's the guy who will go, hey, that's stupid. How about I just knock these characters out, take their stuff, and, oh yeah, in the meantime, actually try and put them to use instead of just leaving them to reawaken.
It's also very
All
pragmatic.
while looking like that.
It's also very pragmatic. Infamously, in order to break a siege, he literally, and I mean literally, poisoned the water supply.
Sure, let me put it like this. My fear is that he only dresses like the Joker to get you to underestimate him.
He was also unfortunately a victim of Magitech experiments. Sorry to disappoint
That
you,
too.
but for a soldier, that thing is barely a warm-up.
Now, let's end this farce and make way for the real
kill
Final
him.
Fantasy villain.
What a wonderful discovery! I didn't know we had such amazing Magitech knights under our command.
You don't.
Hey, come on! I know what I have to do. You'll serve me, absolutely.
You are not just a clown,
What's
you're the
his
entire
deal?
circus.
Of course. But first, preparations are in order. You will stay there like good little minions and await my return.
No.
Exit stage right.
Bye then.
Something isn't right about him.
No shit.
You don't say!
Well,
It's not
nothing
right
we
with
can
the-
do about it now. We should focus on them. We're on it. Lend a hand, Sephiroth, TM.
Fine, Mom.
Yes.
Why do you keep saying TM?
Sephiroth!
Why did you
Oh,
say
finally,
that name?
So finally, Cloud has a reaction to Sephiroth, even though he didn't in the anniversary.
Believe it or not,
he did.
for this event, it will be explored what they're supposed to do.
Did he say Sephiroth? It can't be the same Sephiroth we're after, can he?
Remember,
I know, right? Like, look at his-
His hair is so short.
Yeah, the team
was
doesn't know
about
his
to say
child
that.
form.
I was about to say, it can't be Sephiroth. His hair doesn't take an entire bottle of shampoo. Don't think so, but he does look a lot like the picture we saw in the newspaper as kids.
Which, to be fair, matches on.
I feel like I've seen his friend before, too.
Did you, Aerith? I don't think you ever met Angeal.
Wait, maybe there was that bit when they're in...
One of the later chapters is an Angeal monster putting as guard to Aerith. That's the closest I can think of.
Oh, well, I feel like there was a point where you know, Zack's chasing Angeal through one of the sectors in Midgar, I think? Aerith might have
Not
seen?
really. Well, again, only good time. Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith, was it? How are you feeling?
Shitty. Much better. Thanks for risking your necks to help us. Are you two Shinra soldiers by any chance?
Getting
Oh.
mixed messages here.
How did you know that?
Also, I'm guessing
I
in
read
this...
the script.
He looks like the Sephiroth we saw in the papers.
Should we tell him that it was from the past, or...
No.
Nope. Don't be stupid.
Sure, yeah, it might drive him crazy earlier.
Let's not complicate the timeline
Cloud,
more
shush.
than it already is. And that means we're all from the same world, huh?
We've
Yeah,
ended up in the world of
let's
the
go
game
with
before
that.
us.
Well, I'm Angeal, and this is Sephiroth. As you said, we're both soldiers under Shinra's employ.
If I recall correctly,
Say
in
hi,
this event,
Sephiroth.
Cloud's...
We came here.
No.
We came here because we're trying to get back home.
I'm guessing in this event, Cloud's weapon is changed from something that's not the Buster Sword, otherwise that would probably cause Angeal
No,
to
it's
freak
actually
out.
Locke's knife. It's a representation of Locke's signature dagger, just bigger. I don't know.
Which, okay, I guess to be fair, that helps, you know, keep Angeal from freaking out that someone has the Buster Sword, because remember, according to Crisis Core,
Anyway.
the Buster Sword is a one-of-a-kind legendary weapon.
So before we came to this world,
Okay, is this the only song
Isekai.
in Final Fantasy VI?
we were on our way to a mission when a big hole suddenly opened up in front of us and sucked us in. When we came to, we were here. We're possibly a reference to the Zone Eater enemy from 6. We couldn't make heads or from tails, but this old man named Ramu helped us find our footing, and he told us that in this world we were like something called espers.
That's right, we've been summoned.
He said that if he wanted to get home, we had to find the frozen esper. That's why we traveled to Narshe. They're referring to Valigarmada or Tritok, depending on the version, because even a name simple as that was not enough for Ted.
If that's what you're looking for, you can find it past the snowfield.
Just watch out for the Wampas.
The Empire is after it, so the returners are keeping it safe.
We've heard all about
Weird.
the Empire and Kefka from Ramu. We know how much they desire the Esper.
And we'll help you protect it.
That's a cost. Well, I won't say no to that, but I have to warn you, he'll be dangerous. Kefka is the most ruthless of the Empire's Magitech Knights.
Oh please, he couldn't even get into Smash over me. Don't worry. We can hold our own.
Wait, what's Smash?
The weapon Kefka was using was deployed to our unit. Also, in terms of power scaling, the most powerful mage in the franchise is technically Shantotto when you get down to it.
I was gonna say, wouldn't that be more so SDEF?
X-Def, not really. X-Def is more of a case of using the Void to suck things in, while Shantotto is, the better ratio in consumption of MP to raw power of her spells.
That crown he put on our heads, it was horrible. He reminds me of Professor Hojo.
Aerith, maybe don't mention Professor Hojo
Surprisingly-
in front of the two soldiers. Agreed. We will stop Kefka.
Surprisingly enough, Hojo is still the most disturbing of the two, because Kefka is literally about, actual insanity rather than, complete maliciousness.
I promised I'd protect you, and I will continue to hold on to that promise.
Here you go again. Talking like Locke. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Having you all here makes me think we can actually get through this.
As you lend your energy to the spirit bomb, got it.
Yes.
I caught a chocobo this big.
Everyone is gonna want to ride your chocobo.
The frozen Esper is deeper than the snowfield. I'll lead the way.
Uh-oh.
Wow, this faceless NPC
what
is sticking with
shit?
us longer than I thought he would.
Is that the Emperor? Are they back already?
We'll handle things here. You get in touch with your allies and bring back as many as you can.
But I can't leave you to fight them alone.
Have we not proven that we're very capable at this point?
You're the only one who can do this. Focus.
Yes, sir. I'll get back to base and contact the others. Hold tight. I promise to bring reinforcements.
Such attention they're giving to this NPC.
It's
I
not,
wonder.
there's not very many of us. How are we gonna stop them? So here's a recreation of the RTS minigame.
There are two routes leading to the Esper. We should split up and defend each one. Sephiroth, you go with Aerith, I'll go with Tifa and Angeal.
That's a very bad idea.
No stopping.
Aww.
Judging by the geography, the main force will go down this one. I'll lead the defense there.
Fucking show off. And I'll take the other route. Cloud, I want you and your friends to fight with Sephiroth.
Oh, and you'll just be on your lonesome. Thought Sephiroth was supposed to be the loner.
Excuse me, but I was hoping to go with you, Angeal. Is that okay? I don't trust Sephiroth.
I don't see why not. I appreciate it. Well then, let's get to it.
Aerith, why are you so scared of Sephiroth? It's not like he kills you or
He
something.
probably might have wanted to know something from Angeal, possibly.
It's giving me the creeps.
Okay, maybe she remembers Angeal from stuff Zack told her, if I recall correctly, so maybe she
Possible.
wants to learn more about him in that regard.
Again,
Okay, assuming...
I really dig how the costume of Tina/Terra fits Aerith. Their weapon is also very useful too.
Yeah, Aerith's costume is very cute.
Yeah, and hey, I will say this, Tifa actually works pretty well in Sabat's outfit. I know a lot of people were... Sabin. I know a lot of people had, some theories on how Sabin's outfit would turn out on her, but no, it looks like it was done tastefully.
We'll get a better look at it later, don't worry. I think it might be the next fight, I forgot.
Boom.
We managed to push them back. You alright, Aerith?
I had a ship explode in my face, but other than that, I'm fine. It seems I owe you for saving me again.
Again? You live at one of the villages we did monsters cleanup for?
Wow, Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith are terrible at, not revealing time stuff.
Something like that. You also delivered a letter to a dear friend for me.
Maybe they're just hoping everyone else just won't think about it too much.
Like, this is stuff that won't happen yet.
Did I? Sorry, I don't remember. We get so many requests during our missions.
You'd think Aerith, who's pretty much like the doctor for the 7 remake, would know the most about this time travel stuff.
That's okay, I understand. The friend I sent the letter to really looked up to you. He talked about you constantly. He was called the Doctor. I've always wanted to meet you myself, actually.
Okay, so there we go.
Well, I'm flattered. Now that you met me, do you think I show too much initiative? People say that about me all the time. Ha!
I'm not your therapist.
Isn't that code for saying you're stupid? Let's just say I understand why my friend respected you so much.
Also,
I feel the same
it's
way.
kind of a cute joke, in-joke, to say how people perceived Angeal in Crisis Core. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't expect praise or recognition, but hearing it from you lifts my spirits.
I love it. Like, assuming he... Okay, I know we know that they don't remember, but if they did
Another
remember...
one?
Sorry, you gotta break up the dialogue with
I've got your
Senpai's.
back. I can show initiative too, and no, it doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Right. Meanwhile... Oh my god, yes, you're so cool, Sephiroth, go away.
Wow.
Show off.
He's not even
Okay,
wearing...
He has a
Is this-
cape and everything.
is this-
He is showing
okay,
off.
He's not even wearing a
Whoever-
red and black outfit. Why do you even bother?
Okay, whoever directed this bit, is this his favourite Final Fantasy VI track?
Possible.
It's almost the only one that breaks aside from the battle theme.
Okay, I don't know if it's always the case. I
We
do
will
wonder
get
if maybe...
different. We will get other tracks later. Don't worry.
It may
You
have been
didn't even
just a...
need me. I thought maybe I could help at least a little.
This is just how Sephiroth is, Tifa. You know, I do wonder if maybe it's about of licensing fees, even though it's still
Possible,
from
too.
Square themselves.
Yes, it is possible that too.
I fought these weapons countless times. I was able to focus thanks to the two of you, so thanks for the support.
Oh my god,
So
a
what, I'm
compliment.
What is it? Did I say something wrong? Should I turn around and then look back at you ominously to calm you down?
Well, a fire is
They're
happening.
having-
Is happening.
No, we were just a little surprised. It's not every day you receive praise from a legend.
Yeah, legend. Sure, my mom would love to get to know you,
Much like we
Sephiroth.
taught me Talarico, I'm sure Sephiroth's mother is very proud of him.
And with more experience, there's no telling how strong you'll become. I wonder if I kill him now, might that prevent tragedy?
You created a time paradox.
I was about to
Yeah.
say they're currently
Wow,
having
you
the
can't
dilemma
go into
of
the future like
going
that.
back in time and killing the baby who eventually becomes an evil person.
What drives you to go so far? Because I'm the only one who can.
So full of himself.
I can respect that, but don't let it consume you.
Yeah, that's a better way
Look
to
at
put
that.
it, Liz.
Oh, look at that, Tifa's trying to actually prevent that bad future. Valiant effort.
Well, to
Is
quote,
this also a time paradox?
to quote
Is doing
Chrono
this
Trigger-
also bad?
To quote Chrono Trigger, but however, the future refused to change.
Thank you for the advice. When we go back to our world, I hope we get the chance to fight together again.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
you could say that.
This is up there with Pan ending with Peter and Hook saying that they'll be the
Hold
best of
on.
friends forever.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, Sephiroth, enjoy your future. It's gonna be
It's
great.
gonna be
It's
great.
Great! We can't say anything certain about the future, but we can focus on the fight in front of us. Actually, why don't you try? Just tell him, hey, you go crazy when you... Well, then again, telling him that he's a lab experiment is what made him go crazy in the first place, but maybe now he could confront
Remember
it
also,
better.
this is the team before Rocket Town. They still don't have the full picture yet. So.
You're right. Let's deal with this first and then be the best of friends afterwards.
Yay!
Friendship again?
We'll do it together.
I will
And I guess this-
play Chrono Trigger eventually.
Oh, yes, sure, you are in for a treat. That
Well,
said, try
that-
and get the most complete version you can.
Well, the Steam version
Isn't that the
works
Steam
fine.
version?
Yes, it also has been patched multiple times too, so now it's in a decent enough state.
God, that's right. I remember back when we started this show, though, the most complete version was the DS version because mobile versions had cut away stuff from the DS version.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, the Steam version, like Tio mentioned, has been patched since, yeah, it kind of did have to be patched to include all
How
that
many
stuff
fucking
as well.
airbusters got pulled into the rift?
Like, this implies Shinra were mass-producing the damn things, even though it was implied that making just one took ages.
Is it over? Did we win?
That depends on Angeal and Aerith. Wait, did you hear that?
And now here are proper Magitech armors. They actually bother to create models for them, even if you don't find them
Kefka!
in proper battle.
Freaking
Our-
clown.
Our masterwork is finally finished. Behold, the Empire's finest Magitech armor.
We have to stop him.
You know, part of me's tempted to see what happens when he goes this far.
Be good and hold them off.
I love that they keep the crusty laugh sound effect.
Yes.
It has become iconic in
It's
its
like-
own right, basically.
Damn it! You don't have time for this!
Again, here comes Angeal with a steel chair.
No, that's Aerith's job.
It's not like you to let the enemy break through.
Or Tifa's. I don't remember who did that.
Aerith, yes, so that's where the meme,
Okay.
the meme Cherif comes from.
Oh! Yes! I'm simply observing my opponent. I can eliminate someone like him in any time I want.
Sure, whatever,
You hear
Shadow.
that, Kefka fans? Sephiroth just called your boy trash.
This will not stand.
Don't let them get to the... Don't let them get to the frozen Esper. It'll be all over if they do.
Unfortunately, everyone's already there.
Is that Godzilla in the ice?
No, again, the Vadigarmada or Tritonk, it's basically just a giant bird. I'm finally here.
Bird.
I've outwitted those meddlesome fools, and now the Esper is mine!
Counting your chickens before they hatch, are ya?
And waiting, a new power is at my command! Don't be so sure.
Dun dun.
Hmm?
Enough of this nonsense.
Or, to quote the Dark Knight, enough with the clown! You already caught up? I suppose my calculations were off.
You can't win this. Leave now.
You'll feel the pain of everyone you hurt.
Or we'll pay you back 10 times what we owe you for putting those crowns on us.
What makes you so confident? I'm not afraid of fleas like you. He literally sonic finger wags at them.
God.
Did you think you are Sonic?
It's time for you to see how Magitech is powered. It uses no less than the power of Espers themselves.
So we're just gonna let him do this in front of us?
What?
Okay.
It's called being polite. Now you see, with the power of a frozen Esper, I'll snap you in an instant.
But yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter if the Esper's frozen. He can use its power. We don't have much time.
It's also an excuse, hold on. Just give up. Give up and bask in your destruction.
I recognize that iconic theme.
So yeah, Fortnite, what are you doing? Okay.
Welcome to my
Okay.
stream. Welcome everyone to my stream.
Oh, and
I'll
of
be
course
beating
he's-
these peons.
Of course he starts with trying. Fucking asshole. But for those who don't know, starting with the Dissidia games, they kinda sorta had Kefka have a tinge, not a lot, but a tinge of fourth-wall awareness. There's the implication that he might know that he's a video game character, but he's just rolling with it, even without having to acknowledge it.
This is part of why a lot of people
Also
say he's
this,
extra.
what the fuck?
Oh, how
You're getting bullied.
Droid, trust me. I bet you in modern era, Kefka would totally be the guy to cyberbully, just as part of his big, masterful plans, and for the love of the game.
It's funny, by the time we're recording this year duel is supposed to be released, which is having a what if the characters were in an AU modern life, Tokyo, a la The World Ends With You, in casual clothing. So I do wonder what the hell they're gonna do with Kefka when he shows up.
Also, I love how I was not the only one to mistake the girl from 14 as basically Shoka from
Well, that's
World Ends
because
With You 2.
Nomura is kind of a type in drawing those kind of characters. He specifically drew the character from 14, Gaia, for the expansion of Shadowbringers.
The problem is that he put Gaia in basically Shoka's hoodie minus the cat ears, essentially. And given the art style of Dissidia, yeah, she ended up looking like Shoko. That
Also,
being
there's a
said-
story explanation because by this point, Kefka should not be this powerful, but you're about to get later after this battle an explanation of why is it as strong now. It's just for the case of, letting you have an interesting fight with him, with some of his iconic moves that he technically shouldn't have right now, like Shrine, Light of Judgment, Hyperdrive, and of course, Null Zero.
He had the game devs slip him a 20.
Of course.
But yeah, no, because he kind of leans on the fourth wall, that's why a lot of fans like to theorize and humor that he's extra salty about Sephiroth getting him to smash over him, since, again, with all intents and purposes, Kefka is basically the Joker of Final Fantasy. And the thing is, this is a case where Woolseyism did help out because his more humorous personality is mainly thanks to Ted Woolsey kind of
I have
making
to
it
agree
more
only
interesting.
partially, because that's mostly just about having puns, because again, a lot of people seem to treat like this the idea that Kefka had almost zero personality during the original script, when he really, really didn't,
It wasn't so much he
It was
had
just
zero
a matter of
personality,
having
but
catchy puns in the script.
I wouldn't- It's over, clown.
Well, no, how about that? You fools! I was just buying time until my victory was assured.
Yeah, again, to his credit, he's that savvy. The Magitech armor were absorbing the Esper's power this whole time?
Yes.
It's radioactive. That can't be good. We can still stop it.
Turn those armor into scrap now.
Oh dear.
They're gone.
What was that? Aerith, get off your ass and help us.
Ow! No, 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 no!
Curses! Foiled again.
No!
Should we,
I hate you!
Okay, 6-year-old.
Hold on, it gets even better. How boring. He quits him.
Bye then.
Should we stop him?
Oh no, actually, Sephiroth is about to drop him an even better line.
Stop. He's powerless now. He can't strike back. Going after him is a waste of time.
Just
Yes,
to mention, because she was actually pondering that she knows about this spoiler too, Kefka is one of those villains that actually succeed in his goals and kills almost the entire world. So all of those deaths are on Sephiroth now for sparing him.
Oops. Yeah, it's like, yeah, totally. The guy who nearly defeated us, we should totally just
It
let
looks
him
like that
roam
light
free.
came from the Esper. And maybe it's not even a case of like of a Gollum situation where if he had been spared, he needed to be pivotal for a mission in the future. No, it's really a case where if Kefka had been killed previously, the world would have been a better place. So.
You know, how ironic and funny would it have been, though, if he dies early on, and then the protagonists from 6 come back, ready to take him out and go, wait, he's already dead?
We didn't
Okay,
want to
then,
move
let's
fast,
just take on the
and we've
Emperor.
left this world in a better place. So.
We have?
There you are. My allies are on their way. Just hold on for a bit longer.
Actually, no, we're about to go. You guys have got this now. Already over.
Story-wise, it's when they bring back Terra, if I recall correctly, for resting.
Really? You defeated Kefka?
We tore his trump card to pieces. He won't be troubling you again for a while. I'm sure you'll be all okay in the long run.
Uh-huh.
We also found a way home, so we'll be leaving soon.
Feels like you just got here, and we don't know when the Empire will strike again. Can't you stay here a little while longer? No.
What? No. Look, you've got this, okay? I'm sure you'll survive, Faceless NPC number 69.
You promised to protect us, didn't you? Locke wouldn't abandon us. I'm not Locke.
On.
I'm not Locke. We don't belong in this world. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
What the hell was that delivery? What?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that was awful.
You have to find a way to deal with your problems of your own.
But we can't. I feel so useless.
Skill issue.
You're not! We couldn't have made it here without you, Faceless NPC number 17.
Again, I get it why they did not use one of the actual Final Fantasy VI characters, but it still feels weird that they put all of these things on the shoulder of these random NPC.
Yeah, you really saved us back there. We wouldn't have been able to protect the Esper and make it home without you. Like, I kinda get it. They don't want to go too high stakes, I guess, but it does feel a bit weird.
Like I said, this
I'm
is
not
the...
Locke.
So far, this is the most in-depth that they've gotten with the other Final Fantasy crossovers.
The Esper helped us fight Kefka, and I can feel its will to survive. You have to be here to protect it.
Thanks for the encouraging words. You're right. I'll do everything I can to keep the Esper safe.
He won't last 10 minutes in the final battle. But it's the thought that counts.
Yes. Bye then.
It's like, I get it. They probably don't want to do something high stakes like have it be, oh, the 7 characters show up at the climax of each game and help save the day, even though that would be cool.
Honestly,
I'm guessing
considering
it's-
the plot of 6, this is actually a good point for them to insert themselves in.
It would be nice if they, just let the characters meet the cast from other games, but maybe they're saving
Monkey's
that
Paw,
for
Jova. Keep that in mind when we get to the next Final Fantasy related event. And so a door that once was open closes. Filled with a renewed sense of purpose, those who fought the Empire now fighting their respective homes to forge their own destinies. And in so doing, they will shape the future.
The NPC died on the way back to his own planet.
And there you go, of course, Aerith is close to a Moogle because one common theme from 6 is that Tina/Terra really loves Moogles.
A character with a localization name change is wearing the shirt of another one.
And I love how it ends with Kefka's laugh.
Well, we're not done completely yet, just, for the sake of showing you something, let me showcase to you the fact that you can fight either Ifrit, Rabu, or Shiva to get special Magicite, and to answer Blue's complaint, let's have a different loot track, the standard boss theme from 6. Again, all of these are remixes, they're not from the Pixar Master version, they were specifically made for this game.
I will say this. One nice little touch I did like was that they made Kefka giant compared to us, like how in the older Final Fantasy
the enemy
games
is giant when, your sprite party is little.
Yeah. Even though, obviously on the world map he's about the same size.
It's a
as
representation,
Yeah, no, I get why they did that in the old Final Fantasy games and whatnot too. Oh, Angeal, you're getting bodied by the protagonist of Final Fantasy 16 there, bud.
Well, not really. It's not like, Clive is Ifrit. It's more about the covenant that is formed with the spirit.
You get what I mean, though. He can essentially turn into Ifrit.
Alright, and now, for something different, if you fight Kefka at the highest difficulty possible, you get Dancing Mad Act 4. As you can still tell by the length, I'm still not gonna last that long, but for the case of having the track play a bit. Especially because he opens with, of course, Forsaken, one of the more powerful moves. Also, it's so destructive that even in the original game, it literally glitches the screen.
That's a nice throwback to how it kind of messed up the game in the original one.
Yes, he tried. That's, I guess, where of course he got followed by Heartless Angel. Yeah, for those who don't know, Sephiroth stole this move from Kefka. He was the one who did it first.
Again, if Kefka's salty about not making it into Smash, he's probably more salty about the fact that he was the most iconic villain of Final Fantasy until Sephiroth came about. That's not to say Kefka isn't iconic, but again, like how Final Fantasy VII kind of overtook Final Fantasy VI for a time, yeah, Sephiroth became to people like the de facto villain
to
of
be
Final
fair, the
Fantasy
competition
for a
was not
time.
super high because, Garland/Chaos was a very interesting thing, but as a one-time deal. Emperor Mateusz was more hilarious than anything, and he had the ambition of taking over Hell. Sunday is a joke, and the Cloud of Darkness is just a one-time thing. Golbez does stuff, but then it's, overthrown by the fact that, it was under mind control by Zeromus. And then there's, I guess, X-Death, which, is still powerful, but because of the way the script of 5 is handled, it feels more like a parody of itself more than anything. So, Kefka had a bit of an advantage going on. Anyway, with the party completely killed by Kefka, we hope you enjoyed this event. See you for instead the next part, where we instead get to the next chapter of Crisis Core, where, if I recall correctly, Zack is gonna meet an important character from his past. See ya.
See ya.
See you then.
Yeah.